For years I've wanted to go to. Morocco, and finally I can make this dream come true. Of course, I'm here with Peter. And the next weeks we're going to explore Morocco. Our first stop is in Marrakesh.
After exploring the busy streets of Marrakesh, we got hungry. Just as the rain started falling, we found a cafe where we got our first tagine and we totally loved it.
The next day we went out into the city before breakfast. We got a first impression of the Medina, but also of the air pollution, which was quite bad. After an hour walk, we came back to Riyadh where breakfast awaited us. Here we had some baguette, Moroccan bread and cake, along with butter, different jams and honey, a bowl with fresh fruits, orange juice and coffee.
Because of the earthquake, we saw many of these mini dump trucks driving through the narrow streets of the Medina. Along with donkey carts, they carried away rubble from the collapsed houses and brought new bricks to the construction sites to rebuild and renovate the city.
Here we are in the Madrasa Ben Youssef. It's the largest Islamic school of the Maghreb region, which includes the northern countries of Africa. The madrasa was built in the 14th century and was used as a school, a library, a mosque, and also had rooms to house its students. This architecture is an incredible example for the Moroccan crafts of stucco decorations, tilework, and wood carvings. Today, this place belongs to the UNESCO World Heritage.
For lunch, both of us had tagine again. Only when we wanted to pay the bill, we realized we didn't have enough money with us. So the restaurant owner took me for a short ride on his motorbike to the next ATM to grab some cash.
Yesterday and today we spent the most of our time in the Old Town, which is also called the Medina, and it's behind those gates or wall. The wall is about 25 kilometers long and within is the Old Town, and now we're just walking to the Majorelle Gardens, which are located in the new town. So yeah, how do we like it?
It's getting warmer.
Yeah, it is. On our long walk to the Majorelle Gardens, we walked past the M Avenue where we found a Present Arabica shop. We know their coffee from Bangkok and London and just had to stop by. Yesterday, the Madrasa Ben Youssef was already crowded when we got there, so we got up early to visit the Majorelle Garden before the crowds arrived. The Jardin Majorelle is a 4,000 square meter big garden, which was created in the early 1920s by the French artist Jacques Majorelle. He lived with his wife in the house within the gardens until they divorced in the 50s. 30 years later, the famous designer Yves Saint Laurent and his partner Pierre Berge bought the property and restored it. The Majorelle Garden is home to a big collection of cacti, and its most noticeable character is this cobalt blue color which appears all around that space.
Here we are on the rooftop terrace on the 4th floor of our riad. Nadja is sleeping like a frog in the sun. This is our room, which was very comfortable, quiet and spacious. And against our expectations, we even had an European toilet.
Wow. So the last 2 days we've been mainly in the Medina, which is the old town of Marrakesh, and there are a lot of people. I say most of the tourists are in this area. There's also a lot of construction going on because of the earthquake 1.5 months ago. So we're just sitting in our riad, and outside there's a street, and I guess someone is having an argument or something, so if you can hear that.
It sounds like an argument.
Yes. So yesterday we've been outside of the Medina, of the old town, and explored the new town. It's African and has the Berber style, but it feels like
More modern, more looked after. The streets are cleaner and
it looks newer to us. And also people feel like they want to dress like Europeans. Also the clothes they're selling and the stuff, the bags and everything, it's just like a little bit at home.
Yep.
But I have to say, it's everywhere pretty clean. I thought there's more garbage on the street.
But it took 2 days to get used to it. So you have to look over the dust everywhere. In every corner is this brown grayish dust, which is not dirt, but
I think it's sand. It's just
sand,
the climate.
yeah, and it's something to get used to.
But we also don't clean our streets because people here, if you walk into the souks and the Medina in the morning, people are cleaning the street with water
and brooms.
I also was a little bit concerned about the smell, but I think it's the dry heat, so it doesn't smell really bad.
In Asia it smells more. You smell the sewage system, you smell the streets, you smell the dirt,
Food,
you smell the food, but here
perfume.
it's
Yeah.
it's not bad.
But overall, it's really, I really enjoy being here. But I'm also really excited about tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to grab our rental car and drive to the east, to the desert.
Through the Atlas Mountains.
Yep. It turned out that we were heading into some troubles with our rental car, but that's a different story. More about that in our next video.